Hi there, everybody, and welcome to hashtag Tea Tuesday. Salute! Today I'm going to take you for a little drive, and then when I get back, I'll show you what I've been up to this week. The usual tea is in the cup, which is called salted caramel. All right, so we're going to take off now. Hope you're enjoying the drive. I'm at my destination and I got something I need to pick up, and then I will be back in the car. So I'll see you on the flip side. And I hope that you enjoyed the ride that we took down into the mountains today. I do that ride about once a month and I love it. I was hoping that there would be snow though, and there wasn't. It was on the ground, but there wasn't any up in the air. So how are you all doing today on hashtag Tea Tuesday? I'm doing okay. I was up till like 3 o'clock this morning. Some days I just can't get to sleep. I took a nap yesterday. I don't generally do that, and I think that created the issue. I was listening to XM radio. I like to listen to old radio shows, and I was listening to Suspense with, what's her name? And Dora from Bewitched. What have I been up to this week? My glasses drive me crazy when they're down by my ears, so I look really silly, but it's comfortable. I start out every day reading my Bible, and I end every day reading my Bible. I try to read my Bible in between. I try to read it 3 times a day. I did it faithfully for well over a month, which you were only supposed to do it for 32 days and have it change your life. Definitely did that. It's amazing what it does for me to just get in the Word and read the Word every single day. And speaking of that, this is something that I did this week. I was all of a sudden told by the Lord, you have Satan sitting in your house in all these Santa Clauses that you've got out here. And I went, wow. And then I started thinking about Santa, Satan. That really is Satan's God that he uses to pull people away from what actually the true meaning of Christmas should be, which is worshiping the Lord and doing what the Lord wants us to do instead of what the world wants us to do. And I'm looking at all these Santas, and I'll show them to you. I've got them out in a bag. So these are what are out of here. I won't even bring them back in the house. That's how much I don't want them in there anymore. Now that he's shown me the reality of all this. I know I sound crazy, but I'm not. Honest to goodness, I'm not. This is how God works. Yep. Whole bunch of Santas in there. And then this one is out of here as well. That was up in my bedroom. Santas, and I'm like, oh, they're cute. But all of a sudden they weren't cute anymore because of what he was showing me that this figure actually represents, which is evil. It's evil. It's everything that isn't Christmas. It's everything that it isn't. Christmas is not about giving gifts. and getting gifts. It's about giving of yourself, not going out and spending money and buying kids toys that are going to be played with for 5 minutes and then thrown into a toy box and hardly ever touched again. That isn't what Christmas is about. I struggled with it for, was it 3 days? Might have been 3 days. He wouldn't let go of it. Yesterday or the day before, I gathered up every Santa Claus that I had in here, including anything that was a Santa representation on my Christmas tree. So I moved things around, and I'll show you what I did to fill the gaps. The Santa Claus is gone. So I took down the stocking and the Santa that was next to the fireplace. Where those 4 choir singers are, I had a tree with a Santa Claus in a bag. That's gone. That I made that piece last year on my old channel when I used to do the elves because I think they're really adorable, and the Lord didn't say I needed to get rid of them, but I had a drunk Santa up here that I got rid of, and so I spread those out some more. I had a Santa that was standing right here, and I moved the snowman under the tree. I got rid of the Santa that was in the sleigh, and I left everything else. I got rid of the Santa and the reindeer that were up on the roof. And there was a Santa sitting in an outhouse up here, and I got rid of that one too. Here's drone footage of my village. And I know people could get radical and say, well, why are you keeping your tree? And why are you doing all that? Well, because the Lord didn't tell me that having my tree in here and my village in here is as horrible. It is. He didn't tell me to get rid of all this stuff. He just said, get rid of the Satanistic Santas. And so I did. I'm not trying to be controversial. This is just all about me and doing what the Lord tells me to do. The Lord tells everybody something different for whatever they need to know for their walk with God. So this is a drone footage of the village. Yep. And the drone's going to fly down this way, an angle, and go like that. Oh, and ladies, don't you just wish that prices were that right there? Wouldn't that be lovely? I just love my village. I love it. I just think it's so cute. And I love sharing it because I think it's so cute. Okay. The important thing when it comes to being a believer, I'm finding out as I have grown and grown and grown over the past 4 years, reading the Bible every single day. God wants us to obey him. And when we do, he rewards us. When we don't, he disciplines us. And I don't want to be disciplined anymore. Not all the time. I have been disciplined by God my whole life, and I really don't want to have to endure any of that anymore. I've grown. I'm mature. I love being a follower of Christ. And I'm just really thankful that I am. I guess I was supposed to talk about that. And I started a project, and I'm going to have to undo the project because it's too tight. And I don't know how it got this tight, but I can barely put these over the pegs. The stitching is just so super tight that I'm going to have to undo this and start over. What I'm doing is I'm making a slouchy beanie that has a rib here, and then it's a really pretty knitted piece back here that's a slouchy beanie that I'm going to put on my Etsy shop. I want to show you what else I have made this week. No, I did not make all of this week. Here's the deal. I asked people to name her on one of my videos, and so I had 3 people respond. One said to call her Van Essa. Another one said to name her Charlene or Charlotte. I can't remember. And then the other one was an M word. I'll put the names here if I can find them in the comments of the video. I don't even remember what video I was doing. Oh, how to sew a towel. I'm going with Van Essa. Van's the first name, Essa the middle name. So we'll just call her Van for short. So this week I did these things. I made, it can be used as an earmuff or just a headband. So I got that done. These are really easy to do. They don't take very long. And then I made, using a new kind of knitting pattern that I learned, I made this pouch. This is great for makeup and things like that. So these are on my Etsy shop now. I did these towels. I did a tutorial on one of them, but I've got yellow, cream, pink, and purple. These are done. These are up on my Etsy shop too. And that's part of how I spent my week. I shot a video on my minivan about how I go stealth and show you what I do to be stealth inside my minivan. So I did that. Welcome to my van in stealth mode. Come on in. Then coming up Saturday, I have my regular video. This week I'm doing a product review on an air fryer. And I'm going to be doing a review on this heater. So look for that review on this heater that's going to be coming up. Hope to learn about more people this way. Make some new friends out there in YouTube land from Tea Tuesday. I guess that wraps up this Tea Tuesday. Get this thing put together and out the door it'll go, because today is Tuesday. All right, I will see you next week. Have a great day, everybody. Oh, don't forget, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscription button and pick the notification bell for your preference in the drop-down menu. And very important to leave a thumbs up. The more thumbs up, the more that YouTube recognizes me and shares me out to the world. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Have a great week.